SAAC, the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, recently celebrated its 25th anniversary. And as the NCAA undergoes major changes, SAAC is also changing its role and impact as student athletes strive to make sure their voices are heard.
The students need to have a larger voice. It's a lifestyle that is not for the faint of heart, but we always need to remember that this is about helping 18-year-old adolescents become 22-year-old adults and have a great athletic experience while they're getting their education.
It's definitely exciting to feel like people in high positions are actually going to listen to you and your voice and what you have to say. I think in the past the intention's been there, but it hasn't always been carried through. And I think with our commissioner coming to this meeting says a lot about what he's trying to do.
I love meeting with the student groups, and one of the things that I have committed myself to is meeting with every one of our student athlete advisory groups over the next 2 years, and so I'll be getting around to campus and listening to the students.
It's important to have the student athlete voice because then we can relate, we can let them know what's directly correlating on our campus and things like that. So the student athletes are having a voice that they've never had before.
It may have taken us 25 years to get here, but I think in the next 25 years we'll see just a drastic change in SAAC's role. Future student athletes will see the benefits. You know, it could be my kids, you know, my kids' kids. So just seeing the impact that we're making, the strides, the legacy is just very important. It's very rewarding.
And if the Big 12 SAAC steps up and really starts to exert some force and have some influence with the legislation, with the Big 12 or nationally, then other groups are going to step up and say, hey, we want a part of this too. We want to have a voice too. If the Big 12 SAAC is going to have their voice be heard, then the Pac-12 is going to want theirs heard too. So I think that we have a great position that we're in to be able to have some influence.
You want to be that person that said, I started this, I was the pioneer. So I think the Big 12 being the pioneer of SAACs across intercollegiate athletics will be huge. I think we are trying to set ourselves up in a spot right now where we're a premier conference that everyone should want to be a part of, not in athletics, but everyone should want to be a part of us because we're the all-around student athlete. We
are exceedingly well led, and I know that those organizations are well done on campuses as well.
As student athletes, you know, they may not remember our golf shots or our basketball free throws, but they will remember, you know, our role in forming the new legislation and increasing the student athletes' welfare.
For the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.